Step into the PVL Art Gallery.
Crash, bang, wallop.
Where every spike is a brushstroke.
This has been a thrilling finish.
Every block, a frame
Another
of
new
glory.
India assurance super block.
Goa versus Hyderabad.
Here comes Dikit.
Two contrasting styles, but high art all the same. Tonight, skill meets style on our canvas on
Put
court.
on a thrilling show.
Each point a miniature masterpiece in our Hall of Fame. Goa or Hyderabad, who will create a masterpiece tonight? Thursday night thriller loading between these two teams. One the host city, the other still hoping for a spot in the semi-finals. It's the Goa Guardians versus the Hyderabad Blackhawks. Match 24 on day 15 of the RR Kabil Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. My name is Manish Batavia. I have been very busy because I'm having to help my friends from Germany and the UK with their Diwali shopping. You expect too much from me, guys. Louis, Diwali shopping?
I have no idea. What was the name of the thing you're going to get for me again?
Mundu.
Oh, the Mundu. Now I have an idea.
Yeah.
I can't wait. How do you think I'm going to look?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yep.
I'm a bit nervous, if I'm quite honest. I'm a bit nervous, but you know, if Joy says that I'm wearing one of those, that's what I'm doing.
Done. Right. And the lady to my left is also going to be dressed in a lovely sari on Diwali day, so do watch out for that. But guess what? Apart from being busy with Diwali preparations, we're all sort of trying to rack our brains on who the semi-finalists are going to be. It's a big question. Let's give you an update on where these teams stand. This is the points table, of course. Bengaluru, Mumbai playing in a completely different league. They've been unbeaten so far, 5 wins and 4 for Mumbai. 5 for Bengaluru, 4 for Mumbai. Goa, if they win tonight and they get 3 points, they could be level on points with Mumbai and they will go up to number 3 for sure. Hyderabad, if they get the 3 points with a 3-0 or 3-1 win tonight, they will go as far as number 5 on the points table. So it's Bengaluru, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Goa at this point at 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. We've seen a fair bit of volleyball. A lot of teams have shown you what their strengths are and weaknesses are and their form is. If you had to pick your top 4 at the end of the league.
He's the math guy.
Trying to do maths, guy. But
This
at the
crazy
moment, you've asked us to predict a lot this season.
Yep.
And we're struggling now because the more bizarre it is, the more chance it has of coming in. But I'll tell you the key fixture. Goa need to win tonight. If they win tonight and they beat Delhi, that's a huge game because if they beat Delhi, that not only will they enhance their chances of qualification, but they will also knock Delhi out. Okay, so that's a massive game coming up. The issue if that happens is that Delhi have got to play the Thunderbolts, Kolkata, the last game of their season. And the Thunderbolts are the dark horse on that list because we're not really watching them. The last performance was below par.
Yeah.
But they have the Heroes, they have the Blackhawks, and then they finish with Delhi. But if Delhi are already out of the competition, could be a chance of a 3-0 or a 3-1 that could swing it. So
Give me your 3 and 4.
I'm going to go defenders just, although they have tough games, as third. The top 2, I think, are good.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go Goa. And I'm going to count on the Thunderbolts losing a couple of sets to maybe Hyderabad on the way or just dropping a point sillily.
And that means the Thunderbolts lose out, in Louis' opinion. All right, then let's see how that pans out. Carla, for you?
I think Mumbai, Bengaluru, almost sure. I mean, after yesterday.
100% sure.
100% okay.
Let that be. 3 and 4.
Ahmedabad, Goa.
All right, it looks like the 3 of us, for a change, are in agreement. I believe those are my top 4 as well. Now, tonight, the Blackhawks Hyderabad, home city, they have had a forgettable tournament so far. But I've got to talk about that combination between Paulo Lemunier and Guru. At the start of the tournament, Paulo Lemunier showed that spark, that fight. But thereafter, the moment he sort of partners with Guru, it hasn't worked for them. We saw them struggle in that last game as well. That setter-attacker combo, Lemunier and Guru. Take a look at that.
Yeah, I mean, that was nothing to do with Paulo Lemunier, that one. That was all Guru serving one into the net. I don't think they've really connected. I'm also looking here and I'm seeing that they're the worst team in the competition at dealing with spin serves. So that means when you're playing against the likes of the Torpedoes, the teams that are going to come at you with aggression, the options are not going to be open for Paulo Lemunier. But again, it hasn't quite fired for them. At the moment, Paulo's the 10th best setter in the league on the stats, and I'm not buying that because I'm a big fan of him.
There is another option though, Carla. They can look at young Preet Karan, who has had very limited game time, but he's shown some promise.
Yeah, he's in the top 3 of the setters of the league, so he's doing an amazing job. And especially the double substitution works a lot. And if Munir is getting not in trouble, but if it doesn't work 100%, it's a really good chance for him getting in on court, and he's doing it well.
Yeah, I agree. I was really impressed with him, and especially as we haven't seen as much of him because Paolo has been favoured. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the season he's the one starting more, and then Paolo's coming off the bench for that one rotation because they run the double sub, so they can always have one opposite hitter, which is Sahil or Guru, on the front court all the time, and it means that the setters don't have to block, which is Paolo's not the biggest.
Now that the season for the Hyderabad Blackhawks is pretty much done and dusted, it's not a bad time to try your other options, to figure your strategy for the next season with the auction coming up as well. You guys and girls know the league rules by now. Just a quick reminder of the RR Kabil league rules. 7 league games followed by the knockouts, top 4 goals. So obviously, each match is a best of 5 and every set is a race to 15 points. If you win 3-0 or 3-1, you get 3 points on the points table. That's what the Goa Guardians are gunning for as well, for a shot at the semi-finals. However, if it's a 5-setter, the winning team gets 2 points and the losing team gets just 1 point as a consolation. And that wouldn't really do it for either teams. Goa gunning for a 3-0 finish tonight. Now, a lot rests on their captain, Chirag Yadav, who we got in a fun light mode. Here's a fun rapid fire with Chirag Yadav of the Goa Guardians.
मैट एंडरसन, सभी फेवरेट ही है टीम ट्रिप के लिए, तो पूरा टीम होगा तो ही अच्छा है। प्रिंस और अमित भाई, फैंटास्टिक प्लेटफॉर्म, मे बी क्रिकेट, अपने आप को मेंटली प्रिपेयर कीजिए ताकि जो भी होगा जैसा भी होगा तो उसके लिए तुम रेडी हो। वड़ा पाव, वो डांसर हमारी टीम में अमित भाई। अकेले में थोड़ा बैठ के बस चीज़ों को फोकस करता हूँ, क्या क्या कैसे खेलना है, कैसे क्या करना है।
Chirag Yadav, the captain of the Goa Guardians, such a typical volleyball star, is very quiet, very gentle off court, but the moment he takes the court, he is a different beast. He holds the key as captain to sort of keep the team on the same page and as an attacking option as well, while he does have other support players in Dickinson.
Yeah, he does. He holds a key though, doesn't he? He certainly does. He's the 17th best outside in this league at the moment, and that's made up of passing stats and hitting stats, and it's given a weighting to see who the best all-round player is. Now, I think he's much better than that because we know he won the league last year. Last time out, he was absolutely tremendous against the Thunderbolts in that 3-0 win, and I think it's because he hasn't quite found that connection with the setter this year so far, and I just hope that he does find it with Rohit, and we saw good signs of that, but I would just like to see that connection because I think that will be the key to them making the last 4.
Rohit's been serving like there is no tomorrow. He's been one of the highlights for me, one of the attractions of this season 4 so far. He's a short-heighted guy, but take a look at those serves. He really pounds them down, and a lot more of this tonight against Hyderabad.
He has 65 serves in the league, so he's the most served guy. Top spin the ball in, and it's a 50% of break point. So it means he's a really diamond of serving.
But he's got a set. That's his primary role.
That's his first.
Yes. They do have
He's
Aravind.
a setter. He's not a. But it's so important. If you can set plus you can serve, it's a win-win. And Goa is a great serving team, and especially because of him.
Yeah, and Goa will hope that when they call for the super point, Rohit Yadav is serving and serving well, because remember the super point, the Scapear super point gets you 2 points and not 1. It can be called for before your team has reached the 12 points mark, and that's going to be a tactical weapon that TR Jyotish and Rajesh Kumar will want to think about closely. What about the Bank of Baroda super serve? Now, Rohit Yadav could have a couple of those. It's a serve that's not touched by any opposition player, and it gets you 2 points instead of 1. It's called the Bank of Baroda super serve. Right. The three of us have picked Goa as a potential semi-finalist, and therefore I'm assuming you're picking the Goa Guardians to win tonight. Okay, if that's the case, give me the scoreline.
3-1. I think the important thing for the viewers to know at home, they have to do it 3-0, 3-1.
Yep.
Both games. I don't think they can afford any more 3-2s.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just
Or set
opens
difference
up.
could come into
Set
play as well.
difference
Therefore,
also could-
3-0.
Yeah, and with the other games that the other teams have got, it's crucial that they win this one tonight 3-1.
Yep.
Okay, to choose something different, I go for 3-0. Don't forget the block. 6.2 points
it's a big
per match.
difference, isn't it?
It's the highest in the league. Big blockers, great blockers, and spinning the serve 82%. So they put a lot of pressure. And Blackhawks, as you said, has problems, especially in setting with the top spin serves. So I go 3-0 for Goa.
High five. Cut, copy, paste. Same thing. Also watch out for Jerry Daniel, who Ryan Meehan reckons is a superman. He hits the ball really hard. So a cracking battle coming up for all of you from the GMC Balayogi Indoor Stadium in Hyderabad. It's match 24, as good as 24-carat gold. It's the Goa Guardians versus the Hyderabad Blackhawks, coming up live on the other side of the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube in 6 languages. Stay tuned.
Serve, pass, set, spike, repeat. This is Volleyball. Hello and welcome to Season 4 of RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. It is serve time, it is spike time, it is block time in this single header tonight. Please give it up for the two teams, Goa Guardians versus Hyderabad Blackhawks. Toss update, Goa Guardians won the toss, opted to receive first. Now let's welcome our referees of the match today. First referee, Mr. Ajit Singh. Second referee, Mr. D. Dayanathy. And technical official, Nand Kumar.
Hello and welcome to this RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia game on this terrific Thursday, where the Goa Guardians take on the host side, Hyderabad Blackhawks, in match number 24, coming to you live from the GMC Balayogi Indoor Stadium in Hyderabad. Well, the points table make for a bleak reading if you're a Blackhawks supporter. They have won only one of their 4 encounters, and this will of course be a must-win encounter. Goa Guardians, on the other hand, are coming on the heels of an upbeat victory against the Kolkata. They will be looking to continue in the same fashion. Right, before further ado, we'll have the introduction of both the teams. Over to you, Sarthak Lal. Take it away, chap.
It is day 15 of the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. And we're going to start this one by welcoming the Hyderabad Blackhawks.
The Hyderabad Blackhawks began their campaign on a rousing note on the opening day of Season 4 by trouncing the Calicut Heroes 3-0. But things have spiraled downwards for them. They lost to the Mumbai Meteors and the Delhi Toofans in straight sets and unfortunately went down in a 5-set thriller to the Ahmedabad defenders. But much hopes will rest on their captain. Lemounier as also their gun attacker, SV Guru Prashant, who has scaled one peak after another. The Hyderabad Blackhawks put in an improved showing against the Ahmedabad defenders the other night, and much will hinge on Shikhar Singh and Guru Prashant to carry the mantle forward.
The debutants have been winning hearts with their incredible performances. Come on in, the Goa Guardians!
The Goa Guardians at the start of the league were on the unfortunate end of a few heart-stopping encounters. They lost 2-3 against Bengaluru and then went down 2-3 against the Blue Spikers as well. But then things turned around. That stunning victory against the Ahmedabad defenders after staving off a few match points was followed by a defeat against the Blitz, but then they came back to register the strongest showing against the Kolkata Thunderbolts. Chirag Yadav has been a standout for them, as has been Rohit Yadav, who has excelled in the servicing department. In the absence of Jeffrey Menzel, a lot of hopes are pinned on the American Nathaniel Dickinson, who will have Jerry Benjamin for company. Right time now.
Requesting all those
For the
who can
national
stand
anthem.
to rise for the Indian national anthem.
నేషనల్ యాంథమ్ కోసం అందరూ దయచేసి నించోవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Hyderabad Blackhawks have struggled this season. That opening day victory over the Calicut Heroes, potentially their brightest moment so far, but they do have the talent to cause the odd surprise. Goa should be feeling in a very encouraging mood after what was a dominant display against the Kolkata Thunderbolts 2 nights ago. That was after a 5-day rest, in which their coaching staff said was much needed. They came out firing from the baseline, and it could be from the baseline that they could brush this side away this evening, as Goa won the toss and chose to receive. Chirag on your left, Paolo Lemounier on your right. Two players that played for very different teams last year, but as we have a look at the Goa Guardians lineup, Rohit has been exceptional from the service line. Jerry Daniel keeps his place in the team, as it looks as if the Guardians stick to what is a winning side. Prince, one of the best blockers in the league this year. Chirag and Nathaniel Dickinson, pin hitters. Dushyant Singh starting in the middle with Prince. So it's the same side that beat the Thunderbolts. That is not the most surprising thing I've ever seen in my life. And Dickinson, there in your picture, the Long Beach alumni, a very, very solid addition. TC Chotish, former Indian captain he must be delighted with the improvements the team are making. As their opposition this evening, the Hyderabad Blackhawks, Nia Salam, top 10 outside hitter in the league, just one lack. Victor Yamamoto, the Brazilian outside, will start again. His defense has been exceptional. Sahil Kumar will start in front of Guru, but Guru will come off the bench, one of the showstoppers from season 2. Shikhar Singh and John Joseph probably represent the best chance for Hyderabad of getting a result here, with Preet Karan as the setter, as they look to try and use that middle as much as they can, because that is where they're very strong. Well, there is the head coach, Radish Kumar. That's a nice Hyderabad Blackhawks jacket as well. I'm a big fan. As now it's time to meet our referee.
Over to you, Kala.
Mr. Smile, welcome. Lovely to have you here.
Why are you blushing?
I'm not.
Why has he got a bigger smile on his face? Yeah. Oh, hello, Mr. Dayanidhi. That's my favourite.
Ajit Singh has been officially renamed Smiley by Kala Borja. All right then, it's match 24, the Blackhawks Hyderabad versus the Goa Guardians. Goa need to win 3-0, 3-1.
Hey, Goa
I saw them
fans,
going about
are
their
you ready
paces
for the
before the game.
match?
They looked nice and relaxed, and they
Hyderabad,
didn't seem
please
under any kind of
start
pressure.
Chennai.
I like that kind of quiet confidence about a team, and
Let's settle this tonight.
Goa could put on a show tonight at 3-0.
Come with me.
An absolute rout is what they're looking for, but don't count the Hyderabadis out.
Yeah, one thing we've learned in this league is that anything can happen.
Oh yeah.
Let's just predict something completely off, shall we?
Tonight I think Goa's pedigree might prevail, but I want to see Hyderabad's attitude and their body language, their demeanor on court. Yes, sure, they'll have these lucky breaks on and off, but overall I want to see a solid show from Hyderabad.
That is a solid start. Bringing a bit of the service pressure. Almost worth 2, but I think Goa did well just to subdue that to 1. I think that man, Nias, is a bargain for 1 lakh. But I'm surprised he was 1 lakh and he's still such a big part of this team.
Straight away, Chirag Yadav makes his presence felt on court. The captain.
Did we see this combo already before? No. I think that's a new one.
Yeah, the old sandwich play. They've been watching Sonny Joseph. They've been going, oh, we want a bit of that, Sonny. And Chirag says, I don't mind running a few different combinations. I mean, the one thing with this team is that Prince is always a threat. The thing I would say is they've got to make sure they pass money.
Goes big. Straight to Rohit. Now Dickinson. The triple wall is there, and yet the ball goes past. Okay, interesting. I love the unison with which the 3 in the blocks took off. Take a look at that.
I'll tell you something that Brian Meehan's going to be laughing about a little bit. He said he's been working every day on Prince's setting, and he set so well against the Thunderbolts when he had to, but that one wasn't his best. But the man has so much confidence now, looking for that second touch, that Meehan's obviously had a good influence there.
Rohit, shot set, and the Prince gets it past. So keep an eye on the setter of the Goa Guardians, the number 5, Rohit, who offered that ball to the tall man Prince, who hails from Haryana.
He's maybe been one of, I won't say my surprise packages of the season, but he looks like he's added to his game. He's a bit more consistent, and at his height, that's consistency is going to be a great strength. And I'm interested to see how Goa are this evening, knowing that they need a 3-0 or a 3-1.
And I mean, we also have to be honest, last match, everything was working, like for everybody. So it's kind of also difficult for them today to keep up this pace because it's been super trooper over the things.
Rohit for Dickinson. Still in play. That one man in the defense has disturbed that momentum a little bit. Goa now starting to find their groove. The players are moving a lot better. There was a block, but it touched Dickinson, did it?
First of all, great net and rich, super defense. And what can we see here? Dickinson, yes. The ball rolled over his shoulder. Not complaining about this call.
Still early days, and the Blackhawks lead 4-2 in this first set. Match number 24 on this Thursday night on Sony and YouTube. Our broadcast available in 6 languages on YouTube. Jerry Daniel. Ryan Meehan rates that man very highly. He hits the ball really hard, Jerry. That's one of his strengths.
He certainly does. And we know that Benzel's been the most efficient hitter for this team throughout the league, but Jerry's come in and he's not let this team down the last 2 times he's played. So he's high, he's got a good arm on him.
Prince. Chance now. Oh, it goes down the line. I don't think Prince Yadav expected the ball to come to him. The free ball offered to Hyderabad. They had to. He'll come again. This time they'll get it right. What a slap that was from Sahil Kumar, the Universal.
Yeah, he's back to his early season form, isn't he? First time to the line, and these are the things that I like about Sahil. First time to the line, second time he kicks out. Am I going to hit the line again? No, I'm going to hit the other area. So I talk about pairing swings. That is the best pairing of swings you can have. Line shot, sharp angle shot. They're completely opposite, and it makes you hard to play against.
Yeah, they should have seen it coming, the Goa Guardians. They didn't. You've got to keep Sahil quiet. Remember, Sahil is the kind of player who's kept Guru Prashant out, who's so highly rated, who's such an incredible player. But they haven't started with him. I think only one game is when Guru started.
Yeah, he started the last game, I think, didn't he? As they were looking to just try and make anything work. Oh, hang on, one or two!
Just one, I reckon. Just one. Got a faint touch. Doesn't matter. Great serve that. That should rev up the Goa Guardians lineup. That should really get them going.
Nice serve of Dickinson. Oh, that's been really close. Let's have a look.
Finger touch.
Slightly touch.
Yep.
They don't like receiving spin serves, do they? So first of all, I'm watching where they're starting here. And that's a great serve to the sideline. That's a difficult one for them to pick out. No touch of the block, maybe, yes.
Oh, it's disappointed. And not being able to affect that block. Good shot. He's middle blocker.
Lucky him. Nice trying to go a little more angle. And good attack.
We've had some crazy evenings in this league, but in a game that Goa really must win, because they're currently on 8 points. The maximum they can gain is 14, where the Thunderbolts on 6 points have the Heroes, the Blackhawks, and the Delhi Toofans. The maximum amount of points they can make out of this season is 15. So even if Goa win 3-0 or 3-1 for the next 2 games, the Thunderbolts can still overtake them. That's why it's so crucial they don't drop 2 sets this evening. But Sahil is thinking a little bit differently. Guru, on the other hand, he's had 3 different seasons. Super spike. But he's had 3 very different seasons. He's had this he's been on the bench. Last year where he was injured, and the year before where he was a superstar.
Jerry to Rohit to Chirag. I like that trial. Not a great serve, but Rohit's also gaining in confidence as a setter. Offer a lovely ball to Chirag, who makes no mistake there.
It looks so easy when he jumps. One block, down cross court, in front of the defenders. That's Chirag.
Yeah, we always have a bit of a motto that if you're playing fast, you have a fast arm, and that's exactly smooth. If you're playing high, you can hit it a bit harder, but I just love how smooth he is as well. You're completely right. It means his arm's going to turn the ball easier. It means everything's going to work out. 7-0.
I'd like a little more solidity in those block walls that Goa have offered. Just a 1-point lead for Hyderabad as we head into an cool technical timeout. Stay tuned, please.
Top 5 liberos on positive reception percentage. Anand still leading at Ash from Calicut. A bright spark in Calicut season. They went very close last night to their first win. But then Alan Ashik, Prabhakaran and Ramanathan. We love a libero here. And we feel that Goa have had to be quite patient, but they're getting back into this set at the right time, and there's some good block defense coming.
The captain has been blocked. Sahil Kumar and Shikhar Singh about that double block. Now, Dickinson hasn't managed to get even one go through. Chirag Yadav has just been blocked. Very interesting passage of play this. Can the Blackhawks Hyderabad surprise us? A net-enriched super defense rally this.
Yeah, I'm worried about the center connection again there. Really, I think that's stopping him from making good decisions.
Another block of Hyderabad.
But we're talking about blocking before, but we're talking about Goa's blocking. And this evening it's all about Hyderabad. New India Assurance, super block, 2 in a row. Problems for Goa. Kamil, top 5 attackers. Jerome Beneath up there, no surprise. There is Nathaniel Dickinson. I would like to see him used a little bit more again than what he currently is. He's been very quiet, he hasn't been given a lot of the ball. And I think it'll make Chirag's job easier if Dickinson gets a lot more of the ball. He's going to have less blockers hunting him down. Bank of Broda, top 5 servers. There's some great players on there. Yohit Yadav, what they would do for a couple of big Bank of Barodas now, that would be massive for them.
haven't allowed any easy passage to the likes of Chirag and Dickinson.
As well as Sahil's cross-court hits, they're playing well. Actually, it's a really good team today.
They won't mind that. One out the back, not the end of the world when you're 3 up. I wonder, I feel like as we get to the end of this league, there's going to be teams playing without pressure. I mean, Hyderabad have already sort of made a rod for their own back by losing too many games early. And I feel that Hyderabad haven't got a lot to play for, so they're playing really hard and free.
First of all, great reception of a outstanding serves of Rohit. Carlos super spike from the middle to the right side.
Huge moments here. The Scapia super point. Goa looking for a double. And the pass is in not a bad spot. On the right side, there you go. And it's that man, Chirag, that puts the ball away.
Goa are back. That should get them going. If that doesn't, what else will? A very defensive serve that. Should he have gone big on that one? Because a weak serve doesn't anyway help. You're leading by 4. They should have been a little more, little braver with the serve anyway. 2-point the deficit. Chirag Yadav, the captain of Goa, yet to serve. Ready to serve. Here we go. Just outside, I reckon. I'd like to see where that landed. Just outside, I think.
His toss is a little too in front, but we are talking really just about a centimeter.
That would have been the wildest 2 points of the season so far. To go Scapia super point, Bank of Baroda super serve in 2 plays to tie it up would have been crazy.
Service substitution, and Atul has come in as an additional attacker. Shikhar ready to serve them. Yamamoto off court. Here we go. Now then, only a 1-point deficit. In fact, a 2-point deficit, sorry. 13-11 still to Hyderabad. Well done by Prince there. Prince Yadav from Haryana.
Going to come down to the big man. The serve. They could really do with a break here. 2 breaks in a row would be ideal, but that's a good start. The ball's out of system. There will be a chance to play some defense here. And this is their chance to counter. Dickinson hasn't really been set, but he does score. There's one. They need to keep creating opportunities. Prince's serve asks a lot of questions of Diaz, I think, in the reception. And that man, Ranji Chekari, has been on the edge of his seat since Goa started this league campaign. Prince again. All the way to the middle. That's a much better pass. There's a block from Dickinson. Last time shot under the blue shirt. And that's a key moment in this opening set. We still haven't seen Paolo Lemunier take to the court. We haven't seen Guru take to the court, which is showing a sign of a different Hyderabad with a different tactic, and maybe the lack of changes and the more continuity is working.
Before the set ends, is there a case for Goa to bring in Aravindan? Just to stir the pot a little bit, allow Rohit some time to go off court, think about what he's doing.
We haven't seen this Hyderabad. I don't know if now's the time to change the center. Maybe.
In the next set.
Maybe, but you need Rohit for the serve as well. Prince is having a slight breather. Well, it's all come down to this. Are we going to have another set that goes to 2018 tonight? Are we going to have Mohan Ukrapandian diving around on the floor everywhere like we did last night? Last night was a night full of surprises as we have a look at the NTPC MVP leaderboard. Joel Benjamin, 36. Tied with Jerome Beneath, that's not bad at all. Good season for both of them. Penrose, Batsuri, Loftusness, the top contenders of the NTPC MVP leaderboard. Our stats tell us that overall Loftusness is the best all-round outside in this league at the moment. If you weigh in the passing and the spiking, and you make a little bit of jiggery pokery and magic, you come out with the all-round stats. Set point. Dickinson going full throttle, and that's a very good serve considering the pressure. It's an even better pass, and that'll do it. Hyderabad have gone up 1-0, and in a week full of surprises, this is maybe one of the biggest, because Goa, desperate to win this 3-0 or 3-1 to keep their final four dreams really intact, or not intact, but in a very good position. And I just think Chirag is a little bit high up there defensively. His job at 6 is to play for the one off the top of the hands, and it's gone over the top of him. Well, there you have it. Hyderabad at home have taken the first set against a top 4 chasing Goa Guardians.
Ardent volleyball supporter. Captain of the Goa India volleyball team at the 2009 Lusophonia Games, he also represented Goa Police volleyball team. After retiring as a player, he remains engaged in widely promoting volleyball and youth sports initiatives in Goa. Sir, we are honored to have you here tonight. Let's have a huge round of applause. All right then, set. Set number 1, we have Hyderabad Blackhawks. Make some noise!
Some stats, because it's good reading for Hyderabad. It hasn't always been good reading this year. 7 successful spikes, 4 blocks to nil. KB, that is probably going to be your most surprising stat considering the research that we both looked at before the game.
It's not surprising. We said the Blackhawks, they have as an average 4.5 blocks per match.
Yeah, but
Oh, they have it already.
yeah, and how many did Goa have?
Normally 6.2.
And they had 0 in the first set.
Yes.
So it does make it a little bit interesting that things are not going to plan. And Shikar is in the game, and they're playing with a little bit of renewed hope. And there's a happy man.
Well, Hyderabad certainly have shown a lot of flair tonight. One more of those RR Kabil super spikes. Change in personnel for Hyderabad as well, as Yamamoto is now on court, the Brazilian Yudi Yamamoto. What are Goa thinking? Are they already thinking, what if? Or are they saying, okay, the first set was an aberration. Let's press the reset button and show them what we are. Because if they don't win tonight, it's curtains. Because Ahmedabad and Kolkata have an extra game in hand.
Yep.
This is Goa's 6th game, whereas Ahmedabad and Kolkata have played only 4th so far. So, oh, there he is, Mr. Patodia. He'll certainly want Hyderabad to win for obvious reasons. All those pieces are intricately interconnected to each other. He's happy every day, Mr. Patodia.
I mean, he's here every day. No one's here more than him, not even us. I feel that the Blackhawks might just have a bit of pressure on their shoulders now. They'll know. They'll know it. They know they have to make it happen. And you look back through the other performances, the match point against the Torpedoes, all those small things that, you know, have added up over this campaign for them so far, that has meant that they're in this position. And it might, I don't think it had to be this difficult for them. I think they're a very good team.
Chirac with a big bomba, how you would say it in Germany. And Hyderabad is missing it too long in attack. So they're getting in the rhythm. Goa slowly.
Even if they win, they cannot afford this game to go to the 5th set. They've got to win this game in 4, Goa. If they have to give themselves a shot at the semi-finals, remember, Goa have played 5 already, of which they've lost 3 and won only 2. But the ones they've lost have been in 5 sets, and therefore they got those consolation points.
The defenders, currently in 3rd place. 2 games left. Mumbai Meteors, Kochi Blue Spikers. So you'd imagine they'd win at least one of those to get them up to 12.
Prince! There he is! Prince through the middle. He's back on track with an Kabul super spike.
Right, 3 apiece then. Goa Guardians are under the pump slightly, having lost the first set. Oh, big shot! Yamamoto! Yudi delivers an absolute beauty.
He certainly does. They need more of this from him. But this is a renewed. They look fresh, Hyderabad. They look like they're ready for the challenge. And it's funny, without Paolo and without Guru as well, but it looks like the more he lets that team run without making changes, the more they keep their level and their rhythm.
They've matched, Hyderabad have matched Goa step for step, move for move. How about that from Jerry Daniel? Beautifully done. Simply executed. Keeps it simple, no fuss about that man, Jerry Daniel.
Great pass in full swing, very fast down the line. No chance for defense.
I would like to see him hit a few more angles into the cross court.
As long as the long line is open.
The long line is open and no one's taking it, so that's fair enough.
I see some uneasy faces there, trying to camouflage their nerves. The Goa Guardians are rightly so. I really thought the Goa Guardians will hit the ground running in top gear, and that hasn't happened. It's been a bizarre week at this league, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a crazy week. It's certainly been moving week, isn't it, where we've seen teams sort of move their way into the final four, but maybe not in the most stunning of ways. Look at that man. He's living every single moment here. And of course, we all went Goa and Hyderabad are winning. Of course, that's how it goes.
Not a great set. Okay, the captain is thinking. Good signs. Yamamoto blocked. By the wall, they call Dushyant. Goa in the lead now for a change.
First lead of the match with a great new India assurance super block by Chirag, or?
Dushyant.
Dushyant. Oh, I'm sorry for this, man. Great block, though.
The tallest man on court, that man, Dushyant Singh. Oh, great serve. And yet, Sahil makes amends, recovers, and then bangs it down cross court.
Where was his foot? Was his foot on the line? Nettlerich super defense. I think he's been called for standing on or over the line, and he's okay with it. I think he knows. A very steep swing for a backcourt hit, let's put it that way.
Okay, let's take a look at where Sahil's foot landed to be able to justify that call. Yes, very much. A left foot fully over that line. He knew it. I didn't see it.
So very different to cricket. A no ball would be called if your whole foot went over the line. Here, it's only if your toe is on the line. So that was almost a no ball. So that was a huge fault. But everything now going back the way of Goa. It's an all-called technical timeout. And they lead by 2 points. But they're 1 set to 0 down. Emerging player nominees. There are 2 rules that you need to be an Amulco emerging player. One of them is to have never played for the Indian national team. The other one, anyone?
Have to be of less than 25 years of age. And that rules out the 2 of us.
Yeah, easily. Some great players on that list, though. Those were just a few that are in contention. Well, Goa have got themselves back in contention here, and the Amulco technical timeout came at a very good time for Hyderabad. One would feel just slowing down the pace of the game gradually. The local fans haven't had much Johnny Joseph leaving. I don't remember him being subbed out this for the backcourt. Yes.
Oops, they've changed their mind. Okay, no, who comes in? Number 17 for the Blackhawks Hyderabad. That's formalities. Rajneesh Singh is now on court. Serving substitution. Rajneesh Singh.
Serve onto the front court. Receiver could be problematic. Prince gets across. Does he seal? No. There's a few Guardians that think they might want to challenge that. Jerry Daniel being one of those. Do they throw a challenge in this one? Again, you have to feel that wasn't quite the right decision to dump over on two from Rohit.
Rajneesh Singh once again, 24-year-old from Azamgarh, Uttar Pradesh, is here playing for Hyderabad. Bang! Enough power in that shot from Chirag Yadav. That's one way to do it. If you can't find a way, just explode what's in your way.
Yeah, bulldozer. Just be a bulldozer. Stay aggressive. That's never a problem for Chirag, though, I don't think. They know tonight is absolutely massive. You get the feeling off of them that they're united, but they know they're having to push each other over the line.
A touch off the block, and that goes long. Hyderabad are loving it from their boys, Niyas Abdul. There's so much power in that shot, and conviction as well. Take a look at that in replay.
It's a very big block in front of him. He keeps his arm high, swings fast, and I think this is bravest what he can do.
I've said it about 20 times, but I'll say it again. Great deal for 1 lakh. He's to pay that for a player at an auction who starts every game with you, and he's one of your best players, is outrageously good.
Chirag wanted to change his team. He attacked and just went straight under the net to the opponent's side. Have a look. Wrong direction.
Maybe he's trying to help them block that one, defend that one. Okay, Hyderabad back in the lead, and Skepia's super point has been called for by Goa. Now then, this is a huge risk. If it backfires, we'll be in trouble. Rohit, Bachirag! Still in play. Free ball. And the point has been awarded to Goa.
Oh, we have a lift. Interesting. I think they never called a lift before.
No, carry it.
What we have seen so far.
Were the palms open?
Carry ka,
Good
carry.
news is we get another look.
Carry किया बोला player ने. हाँ, yes, yes.
Oh, what a decision.
Yeah.
Surely, good call.
What a decision.
And who was the ref?
Mr. Smile.
Ajit Singh.
Yes.
Very, very good call that from Ajit Singh, the first ref.
It is definitely. Good call.
Yeah, must give them credit. The first referees, they get most things right. And they hardly ever get credit, so. Boom! That is an explosion! From Niyas Abdul Salam once again.
Good width. Diaz again. He's certainly staking a claim to be back here next year. He's having a good game this evening.
Losing this set could potentially shut the door for the Goa Guardians to the semi-finals. Even if they win up after that, it may not matter. So big passage of play coming up Dickinson has had an absolute nightmare this evening.
This is dangerous now for them. And again, I don't think, if I look back on this whole season, I don't know if they've had the connection between Dickinson, Rohit and Chirag. And I think when they reflect, that will be one of the biggest things.
He'd just been talking before with Rohit about it, that he needs it a little higher. So now he got it a little higher and he went a little fast.
But yes, still quite flat for me though. I would love to see him hit a set that was archy and then he could really come and grab.
I seriously wouldn't mind bringing in Arvinder if he's fit, just to mix things up a little bit, because you lose this set, the door is virtually shut for you for the semis. You have to win 3-0, 3-1. A 3-2 win will not help your cause.
Well, it's Dickinson that's been brought off for Vikram. That's a huge call in a set you must win. You take off your solid right-sider. Hyderabad,
Wow, what's up? I didn't expect this. The lone defender, the lone blocker, Vikram, not good enough. Because Sahil gave it the full rip. A touch of Vikram's left hand, it goes long, 13-12, now 2 away from going 2-0 up. That's a rare feeling for Hyderabad.
I think you would have loved to have seen him dive in the angle there as a blocker and then let the libero pick up 5.
Yes, that's more like it. If Vikram can't block, he can attack for sure. The ball was open to him at an ideal height, and he gave it an incredible swing for this RR Kabul super spike.
Big point here for Goa. It's so important. So important, this one and the other ones as well. So no pressure, but you need to win this.
Goa need a hero. They need somebody that's going to turn this around and do it now. It would not be the end of their campaign if they win in 5 this evening, but every point matters so much that it would hurt them a lot.
Well, the Blackhawks Hyderabad never really got going up until now, and tonight Sahil is putting Goa in troubled waters. Set point now to go 2-0 up, and a team timeout has been called for by Goa, and for good reason. T.R. Jyotish, the coach, needs to just calm them down. Ryan Meehan gets into it as well, and a look now at the top 5 setters. This is where Goa have lacked. Bengaluru, Matthew West, sensational. Om Vasandar has had a pretty good season as well. That's why his team has been unbeaten. Preet Karan hasn't had enough game time, but take a look at his percentage success. And Sakle Tariq is there as well, and someday I hope he will smile. What about the new India Assurance top 5 blockers? Prince, superb. Shamimuddin was on fire last night as well. And 2 of Ahmedabad, Abhinav and Akin, that tells you that Ahmedabad are always a force. Akin, of course, contributes with some attack points as well. And Wapaji Wah, Amarinder Pal Singh, also in the top 5 for the Kochi Blue Spikers.
Biggest point of the season for Goa. They've had some big moments this season, but this could be the big one. It's a softer serve. They're going to have the first good opportunity. They take it. They're hanging on in there.
I suspect T.R. Jyotish might have just said 3 words in that huddle, which is go to Jerry. That's what they did, and it's worked. He's been the lone bright spark for the Goa Guardians. I think Jerry Daniel, every time they've gone to him, he's not let them down. So a lot more of Jerry, please. If you are a Goa supporter, 14 apiece now. It's got to be a gap of 2. No more a race to 15 this set. No!
That's okay. They're going to have to hang in there again. Even Prince is looking nervous. Uni. For a 2-0 lead.
Well done, Rohit! Where did that come from? Check and mate from the little man. Rohit Yadav, super stuff. A dumpling.
A dumpling. It's his 6th attack in the whole season. And his 3rd kill. So he's almost an attacker.
Imagine if that gets blocked. Imagine.
Please don't.
Look, Yudi's laughing. He said, how did I not think that?
Rohit Yadav comes from Jaipur, Rajasthan, has been a star. 28 years of age, that man.
And not short of any confidence.
Absolutely. Now, 15 apiece. He's kept it in play to Yudi. Now the ball has been presented to Abdul Niyaz Salam. That block lands long and then gives Hyderabad another set point. Looks like this is a repeat of last night's first set.
Top pass from Yudi there. He couldn't place it any better. And it allows him to go over that mismatch Rohit. You called him the little man. I would say he's the shortest blocker, so setting over that side's going to allow you a bit of a mismatch.
Okay then, Preet goes off. There is a change in personnel for Hyderabad as they brought in cool heads must prevail. This is set point and it's not worked. They've made a mess of it. Digvijay Singh have come in for Preet on set point. 16 apiece now. 3rd set point wasted for Hyderabad, or by Hyderabad.
Lucky for Go on this one.
Yeah, I thought that defensive wall was not ready. If the ball had been set better, Sahil would have finished it. 16 apiece now. Rohit ready to serve.
Diamond Rohit.
Here we go. Oh, good serve, lucky serve. Free ball now, chance. Goa. Here we go. Chirag pushes it. Hyderabad will go again. Yes, blocked. Take that, Hyderabad. What a block that is under pressure from the Goa Guardians. That is a royal block from Prince. You cannot go past that door. New India assurance super block from Prince. Absolute beauty from that man from Haryana.
All started with the serve from Rohit. Big serve at a big time.
Yes. And where have you been, Prince? We were waiting for you.
He's here now.
Here we go then. This is why it's important for Goa. They've got just 2 games left. If they win both games 3-0, 3-1 now, of course, they will go up to 14 points. However, the problem for Goa is that Delhi and Kolkata both have 2 games left. Delhi more likely to challenge Goa. Kolkata have 3, but they're at 6 points. So that mid-table muddle is a tricky one to solve, isn't it? Most people reckon Goa will go through if they win 3-1, 3-1.
Well, yeah, but Delhi, they have Goa, Chennai, Thunderbolts. Chennai have Delhi, Mumbai. It looks tough for them, to be honest. And then the Thunderbolts have Heroes, Hyderabad and
A service error on set point. No. Mr. and Mrs. Chakuri are also feeling the heat now. They are so emotionally invested in what this team does. They ride the same wave, and that's in a way good to see. 8 service errors. We saw as many as what, 19, 20 last night?
29.
Goa almost had it. Free ball loading. Goa chance now, 3rd ball. Offered to Hyderabad. 17 apiece now. Here comes Sahil. Still in play. Chance. Goa. Rohit. Bang! Take that! They found a new detonator in Vikram. A new man pops up. Makes his presence felt on court. 2 brilliant spikes under pressure from Vikram. That RR Kabil, super spike, goes through that triple door. Oh, she loves it. Hello, lady. She's showing them how to defend.
doing a good job of it as well. Another set point. We're going to
Twice in a row.
longer. Shirov. That's 4 service errors from him today. So that's not the Shirov that we're used to seeing. Something has to give here. That first pass is on Prince. He does okay to get his arms on him, but they're a little bit out of sorts. He doesn't run the middle. Big grab misses. I think that could be go or done. That's a very, very well worked play from Hyderabad from the serve. But you don't want to be talking about those things at this stage. Yes, again. It's another good serve. They are under pressure. And look at the body language for Hyderabad. Goa look a little bit lost as they go 2-0 down to an impressively aggressive Hyderabad Blackhawks. And for Goa now, it is looking a little unlikely, or more unlikely, that they won't make the Final Four. But what a service run from Niaz to give Hyderabad a 2-0 lead in a game that Goa must win. We'll be back shortly. Hyderabad Blackhawks leading the Goa Guardians. Look at the unforced error count, pretty high from the Guardians. And the block's still heavy from the Hyderabad Blackhawks. And guys, do you feel that it's going to be as difficult for them as what we think it is from here on in? Well, there's a man that's happy.
Yeah, this result helps them. The fact that Goa have lost 2 sets makes life easy for him. He hasn't slept well. He's been thinking about the points table scenario, Mr. Patodia. Therefore, the yawn from him. Oh, Goa, what have you done? Those moments should have happened in the first 2 sets. They served 2 service errors when they had 2 set points. Twice they had an opportunity to close that set, and they made a mess of it. They only have themselves to blame, sadly.
They did.
Lovely combo played. For me, when already in the first set, it felt like Goa is not the team we have seen before. This is like they are not the same passion. There's some lack of an energy, but there's an attitude different than we have seen them last time. I don't know why. They were tigers the last time. Now they are cats.
10 service errors. They're catching up with Bengaluru from yesterday. Hyderabad can put another one on there. This as well. I mean, every set's been close. Been a game of very little, but you feel that this is just like we saw last night. It's not the same character of a team that we've seen previously. The ones where we felt we were gutted for them in the 3-2 loss to Bengaluru because we felt that they deserved a little bit more. We were gutted when they lost to Kochi 3-2 because again they got themselves into good spots, but now they don't even look like. That's another misserve from Shirag.
I think Goa have completely lost their service radar, their offensive radar, their defensive radar. It's just nothing's working for them.
Manish, if you would be a player, just imagine. Okay, this is.
I can only imagine, yeah.
And you miss 5 serves.
Yeah.
Probably you need to change a little something, huh?
I think the coach should take that player off and send someone else in. You know, high stakes, high pressure game like this. It's not the first 2 games in the league. You know you've got to win and win big 3-0, 3-1. If something's not working, address it then and there. I would have perhaps brought in Aravindan. If Rohit's sets were not working, that's his primary job. We've seen service errors from Rohit, so if it's not working, change it in time. Get Aravindan in.
I don't disagree with either of you. I'd like to see some changes myself. Kamil, super spike. And I mean, we've seen a lot of our Kamil super spikes. That's up there with the best of them, but again, it's just not quite there. Dickinson slaps one off the hands, and that's a smart, shrewd move from him. Didn't have many other options open, just Lettering super defense. Does a good job there, Rohit, just giving height and stability. Gives him something to slap against.
You know, everything that had to go wrong or can go wrong has gone wrong. Dickinson has not worked tonight. That's not bad. There's some skill. Chirag Yadav has been a bit up and down as well. And the service errors have been a virus that has controlled Goa's fate tonight. 12 of them. Will they go past the number 19? That 9 perhaps to their name last night.
Depends how long this game goes on for, I guess. At the moment, you sort of feel that Hyderabad might take it in 3, but have we seen Hyderabad put in a full performance this season? We haven't seen them perform this well. Kamil, super spike. We haven't seen this sort of performance from Hyderabad, have we? The first game against Calicut was so scrappy.
Yep, just the 1 win for Hyderabad. Possibly the second one loading tonight. if the Goa Guardians don't get their act together. They've been made to work so hard for every point. Goa, Hyderabad have been relentless tonight. That's not bad at all from Chirag.
Detrimental super defense, picking around everywhere on both sides. And finally, attack through the middle, off the block. And Chirag, I just want him in those positions. Not too tight, not too inside, just giving him options that he can deal with.
That's a good serve, but take a look at the response. The service reception has been top-notch from Hyderabad tonight. There's been this beautiful fluidity, this rhythm in what Hyderabad have done, especially when they've received those serves.
Look at John here, taking it high up to the corner. Awesome swing.
And we spoke about Preet at the start of the show. He's been really good tonight. I can't remember once I was sort of picking out his setting as being problematic. Maybe he stays next year and they just give themselves a little bit more firepower on the wings. But you'd think with Guru and Sahil, they think they have enough. Still up by 2 though, Goa.
Well, Kolkata will be watching this game very closely because they play the Calicut Heroes, who did trouble Bengaluru a lot. Delhi play Chennai as well tomorrow, doubleheader coming up on Sony and YouTube.
Tell you what, Delhi are watching this, licking their lips.
So are Kolkata, smiling from ear to ear. Oh, a super serve! How rare is that? Dushan Singh, a big unit. A soft serve off the net. Down on the Hyderabad side of the court, and Goa now lead by 4. What's up? Time now for an Amul Cool technical timeout.
Great time to serve up a Bank of Baroda super serve. A 3-2 now for Goa is something of necessity if they want any chance. As there's Manisha's favourite place in the world, the Kabir VIP box.
One that I haven't been able to go to yet because we've been here in the com box. Hyderabad were trailing by 4 and they realize that while they may not be able to go through to the semis, they can certainly set the cat among the pigeons in that mid-table model where Delhi, Kolkata, Ahmedabad, Goa, all 4 of them still wondering whether they'll go through. Mumbai, Bengaluru best placed on that points table, still unbeaten. Bengaluru with 5, Mumbai with 4 wins.
Yeah, for as much as Mr. Patodia will be cheering for Hyderabad, at the same time he'll be cheering against him in 2 games' time for his Thunderbolts side as they take on Hyderabad in what will be a big game for them, I tell you.
Great push to the outside to Chirag. Need takes it close to the antenna, uses the block of the Hyderabad Blackhawks.
Lead by 4. Can they close this set and take it to 4, or will it be a straight set swipe? Looks like Hyderabad are in the mood because Sahil has been relentless all evening long. So good, so good. And they've done whatever they have without Guru. No Guru in this game so far.
Very good again, Sahil. Kabul super spike. Well played.
I feel like he's got range on both sides. I feel like he's a real talent. I just think we've seen him, this is him at his best this season. We've seen him in times against the Heroes. I thought he was solid, but not this good.
Oh, Chirag has been defended once. 1v3 then. Rohit keeps the ball in play. The libero sets it up for the captain. Another push, no spike yet. Here we go then. 10-7 the score. Sahil, again a push. Oh, Prince had no cover behind him. The libero overthought it. He went to take the ball that Prince took, and there was no insurance cover left behind him.
Super high free ball, placed to the other side. Lovely tip. And it looks a little unstructured. Let's keep it positive.
Yeah, if that was a line block, I would quite like the libero just sitting behind the block, eating that tip. But you have to give credit again to Hyderabad in the way that they've played here. I think it's very easy to say that Goa haven't been themselves, but Hyderabad have shown their best selves of the season.
Goa have called for a Skapia super point. This one is worth 2 points. Here we go. Rohit. Boom. Now they lead 12-8. Easy peasy when you receive the ball so well.
Yeah, easy peasy. Imagine they wouldn't get this one on the ground. What a skip, a super point. Woo!
They must have fancied it. They must have done their research. That's the only thing you can say.
Brave call.
Brave call at 10-8. It's either all square or you're 4 in front. Let's see if Chirag can get a serve in. Yes, he can at the right time.
That guy's unstoppable. Number 10, Sahil. He holds the key. He's the only man that stands between Goa and the third set. And he can ensure a 3-0-1 if he gets going. You use the word unstructured for Goa. Hyderabad have been the exact opposite.
Yes, they're doing really well. And again, Goa, you see they're discussing in defense. They're not positioning well. There's something going on. There's no block. I don't know. It's super weird today. The score fits to the whole situation, to the whole game.
It does.
Whoever touched the net.
So there was a net touch.
Okay.
As the players were getting into their positions.
Review taken by Team Goa.
And also Prince
no
receiving.
penetration.
It's already the third.
Yeah, they go for
reception.
him, don't they? Well, Ajit Singh has got a situation he might have to control here. Oh, God, he's throwing that at Prince. He's my friend. I was going to suggest that they have to call a super point soon. Hyderabad. Oh, my days. His feet are underneath the line, though. Have another look. There you go. Wow. I'm going to be honest with you here. I've never, ever seen that in my life. Ever. How does his feet get to that position? If he's unsuccessful, Rohit's just open the door again.
Prince! You can rely on him. He's there today.
Manish, what's your favourite Prince song?
I'll tell you in the night of the finals.
Come on, Manish, for Prince.
I'll tell you in the night of the finals.
Okay.
I promise you that.
Fair.
Unlikely that Prince will be playing that game.
Yeah,
Unlikely.
so we'll forget.
I'll remember. I'll start the broadcast with a Prince song. That's my promise.
Oh, wow. Super point game on again. They haven't backed down this evening. You could have accused them of not quite having the spirit or the discipline of some other teams in this league, but they've never stepped away from the task in hand. And it's Escapia super point. And again, they're knocking on the door. Still advantage Goa. But it's a heavy reminder that their opposition are going nowhere.
1 point gap, float serve, straight to Jerry, then Rohit. Shot set, oh, Dushant. I think he's just kissed the line there. Very close to that end line. Not a great connection, I think.
This is one I think that Hyderabad will wish they had again. Off the net. Where's the defense
well
looking here? Yeah,
well
it's well inside, but that shouldn't be open.
But you also don't expect something coming like this,
Coming
like
that
a low shoulder hit.
Very, very low shoulder hit.
Nathaniel Dickinson to serve. Gives away a freebie. And the service error count continues to swell. Did they take a leaf out of Bengaluru's book?
I'm still continuing from yesterday night, the list of service errors.
Yeah, well, 14-13 now. Another set point. One more left. Goa, if they receive well, they will get a chance to spike first. The Brazilian Yudi Yamamoto ready to serve, and a timeout has been called for by Goa.
Great time for a timeout if you go up. Really is. Netton Rich top 5 liberos. Here they are again. The best passers in the league. And Ramanathan from Goa had a pretty good game this evening, I'd say. Anand still leading the way. I feel like we haven't seen Anand for a while. But we will have Delhi again a couple of times before the end of this season as we head towards the Final Four at the end of this league stage next weekend here in Hyderabad. We've had a lot of thrills already, but I feel like our craziest evenings are still to come. Yudi serving to stay in the set. He goes with the float serve. That's in system. You'd fancy Hyderabad here, 2 up against them. What a defense that is. They have to play it. If it's close, you've got to play it this time. Oh!
What was that? How did Hyderabad do that? I cannot believe my eyes. What have I seen here? Oh, Blackhawks, where have you been all season long? That is a hawk attack like none I have seen in this league from the Blackhawks Hyderabad. Absolute wow moment.
Especially in this moment. It's set point for Goa and he's crashing it.
Whoa, unreal. Oh my God. This is not for the faint-hearted.
Do you go to bed and dream of missed serves? We've had a few the last couple of nights.
I've barely been sleeping.
Yeah.
The adrenaline is so high.
Me too.
When we go back to the hotel, struggling to sleep. And looks like Goa have been pressing the snooze button like Bengaluru did last night, sadly. Although Bengaluru did find a way.
And it was their third game in 5 days.
Yeah, fair point.
Yes, very fair point.
Chance now. But this time, it's Jerry Daniels serving. 15-14. Here we go. I give up. Louis, I give up.
We love miss serves. Do you love miss serves, Carla?
I do, because now you see who can, you know, when you don't feel well on court, you still need to survive and you need to change. And now you see the players who has the ability to do it, or not.
At least he's left the commentary box, he's gone. He's out of it. No more miss serves. And that's fancy middle play under pressure. Goa are hanging on in there, and they can be proud of that. Just debatable now whether they will make that final 4 spot. Teams like Kolkata having 3 games, Delhi having 3 games. One of those against Goa.
Somehow, the only thing that perhaps can go against Kolkata is that they've lost to Goa. Well, they finally had the set. After so much drama and ups and downs and more downs and even more downs, they found their way up to win this set, and they have taken this game to the 4th set with that new India assurance super block from Chirag and Prince.
Well, I'm just going to ring home to my girlfriend and tell her that I miss her more than Bengaluru and Goa miss their serves.
How long did you need it for this job?
Just on the spot. There you go, 17-15, and Goa have got one back. We go to a 4th. 20 unforced errors in 3 sets is a lot. 5 blocks for Hyderabad. No blocks to add there in set number 3. It's probably a big reason why it went back Goa's way. And the big prince of Goa is certainly making his presence felt again. Rohit will get us underway in set 4 as Carla, is this going to 5?
Already after the first set, I will go let's forward to the 5th set. Yes, we will see 5 sets.
Again.
And again.
Because we love it.
We love the Prime League.
Yeah, every single day we are treated. Yeah, and Raja Chekari says, why are we not taking this one? That one's gone wide from Prince as well, so not the best start. The smile on the face of Ajay Singh.
He loves his job, huh?
A, he loves his job. B, he's cottoned on that every time a point goes down, the camera shows him. So he knows when to smile.
Yeah, when the cameras are you should start smiling, sure.
Not the start go I need. They get 1.
Do we see some more energy of Goa? There is.
Interesting that there's no Dickinson on the court. Big Graham has got the nod. And again, that sets the position where you can't do anything with it apart from try and wipe. That ball's it's a good serve. And there's just no way. Real physical swing again from Hyderabad. But for me, you've got to ask some questions of the block. How they're not sealing.
Questions.
Kabir super spike. How are you letting that open? That has to be closed exactly down that line, because the toughest swing for him there is to go back across the body into the angle.
The blocking department of Goa is not the department we have seen before. Some scrappy ones, and just a few good ones.
That's how you block, and that is how you shock, and that is how you rock.
Thought you had some more rhyming coming our way there, Manish.
Great new Indian assurance super block.
Loud chants of Hyderabad at the GMC Balayogi Indoor Stadium here. Host city finally coming to the party. They've had a little bit of luck going their way as well. And Goa are having a nightmare on this Thursday evening. This was a must-win game for them. Yes, they won the last set, the 3rd set, but they've never really found that rhythm that they would have hoped for, or the kind of edge, that sharpness that we saw them show against the Kolkata Thunderbolts the other night.
It's tough to win championships. I know it's their first season, a lot of the players have played in this league before, and it's tough to win championships. But you certainly can separate the big performers this week getting over the line and those who look likely to make the Final 4.
Arvind is on court, of course. Now, they started their campaign with 2 5-setters. They lost both of them.
Oh, is that where you went? You went down to tell the coach, Jyotish,
Yeah.
get Aravindan on now.
Yeah, quick chat with him.
Yeah, get him in, change it up.
So we have a review here. In and out.
Is that game over? 6-1?
Yeah, the wheels have come off. the Guardians' rail, and it's just nothing's working. And they only have themselves to blame. I mean, forget about the odd review going in their favor or not. They've just not turned up tonight. Yeah, that one landed clearly, and I don't know why they reviewed it. With that new India shot on super block, super stuff once again from the Hyderabad Blackhawks. Their first 2 games that they lost were 5-setters. One of those, they were leading by 2 sets. Lost their way. Then they won, then lost, then won again. And tonight, it looks like another loss. So I think if and when they don't qualify, when they look back at this season, the one word that will pitch them is inconsistency.
Yeah, and also, this isn't the first time we've seen them sort of not be there in big moments. They've sort of gone away from the task, haven't they, against Kochi, against Bengaluru. They had chances, and it's just, they've knocked on the door enough, but at the same time, yeah, they had big chance against Bengaluru, big chance against Kochi, a big chance against Chennai. I forgot they lost that game 3-2 as well. So you look at those 3 things, they had chances and they couldn't win any of those, and today it's the same story.
The 3 games they've lost were all 5-setters, which means they had chances. They did show that spark. They had good passages of play, but to be able to win key moments in a format like this, which is a race to 15, with things like the super point adding to the challenge and the mix as well, you have to stay consistent.
No problem, Nias, no problem.
Now, Bangalore could have been in a similar spot, but they've won the big moments. They've shown that kind of big moment pedigree.
And that's what I was getting to. They always find a way to get over the line. Backs against the wall, they'll figure it out. Yesterday wasn't their prettiest. They figured it out. And I feel that that's what wins you championships, is that ability to always find a way. And I feel that Goa certainly haven't found a way enough times, including tonight. I thought they'd turn that corner.
Yep, 5 consecutive wins for the Torpedoes, 4 for the Mumbai Meteors, who, once again, Mumbai Meteors, not a team that's laced with big superstars, but as a team, it's an admirable, it's an enviable combination they've figured, the Mumbai Meteors. With the 2 Norwegians as well. Back Wiesel was here last time for some intel gathering. What's happened?
Ball. No, out.
Ajit Singh is blushing even while calling for a review. Carla, I wonder why.
Yeah, Carla.
I'm speechless now. Speechless and smiley.
Does Ajit make your heart sing?
He's a really nice guy, yeah.
He is. Talking of nice guys. Go on, Dragan.
He loves noodles, by the way. Every day I see him eat noodles.
Oh, noodles.
Mr. Noodles. Ah, Mr. Chakuri is here. Proud owner of the Goa Guardians. Him and his wife, very emotionally invested in the Goa Guardians as well. And I really hope we get to work on a PBL in Goa someday.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. I love this country, and I love the fact that every time, or most of the time, I come back to cover it, it's in a new area, new city. Everyone okay?
Takes very long.
Okay, here we go.
I don't think there was a Hyderabad touch on that occasion. I don't think there was. Was it off the net? We'll find
Is it
out.
off Jerry Daniel?
Also, that's the other. Oh, yeah, I think there was. Was the jersey moving? We'll try and take a look at it from another angle. The first question is, did it come off Hyderabad's hands? It's landed outside for sure, but who touched the ball last?
Well, I think we have the answer. Looking for a review. Goa are sure that they've got it. Says no touch. Dotish. And the decision gods say review successful. Mr. Chepuri knows that every point now is crucial. Prince.
Yamamoto. Yaman. That's nice, man. Yaman. Hyderabad lead 8-3 as we head into an Amul Cool technical timeout. Back in just a bit on Sony Sports Network and YouTube. Stay tuned.
Where you just expect the unexpected, and we didn't expect the unexpected, although we keep telling you to. Hyderabad Blackhawks. Looks like they're going to lose that one, Goa, and it just leaves that game against Delhi, and that's, for me, not going to be enough. 3 wins, 4 losses. No matter how many 3-2s you've had, isn't going to be enough.
You see, even when the Goa Guardians win a point, it's not looked easy for them. It's been a bumpy ride through and through, and you see how Hyderabad are forcing Goa to work that much harder for every point. Their defense has been so good tonight, Hyderabad.
It's just defense, but I would say it's tactic. Like, they know what they need to do, and I think it's a tactical great move of the coaches.
Yudi goes to the crowd, gets them fired up. The owners happy with how this is looking for the home team. And well done to the Blackhawks. They have put in a great performance this evening. Kamil Subasvai, Yamamoto. He's been impressive this evening for me. Prince on the Goa side, impressive. Yamamoto, Sahil. Three players having good games. But Scapia super point. And going for the 2-pointer. At exactly the right time. They needed one desperately. Desperately. And they can survive.
Scapia super point of Dickinson. Not an easy attack, but well made of him.
What's the count? Carla, what's the count? Service errors.
I stopped, my paper is full. I would have to go down to get a new paper.
There you are then. 15 service errors.
That's a set. And I'm all for strong serving, but you've got to make them count as well. Especially in the big games, it's sort of a real tester. Goa still in touch here. That's Scapia super point. Has given them enough time to get back into this. But it has to be soon. They have to make a break here.
Here comes Yuri Yamamoto! No! Was it? It was Sahil. Ah. There's so many detonators in this Hyderabad lineup. Sahil spikes it.
Fast set to the opposite. And well executed.
Green's had a very good game. I'll say that again. The setter's had a great game. You can see why he's in front of Paolo now. He's run the game nicely. He's calm. I don't see any issues with him setting anywhere. He set the middle well. We talked about him earlier on the pre-show.
4 away now, Hyderabad, from winning this match. Another big flat fast serve. And the defense is always there, alert as ever. No burglaries allowed on a Thursday evening in Hyderabad. Come again, go on, not tonight, darling. New India Assurance Super Block. Great stuff. Denying the captain.
Again, that for me, and I don't want to come after Rohit too hard, but he keeps putting his hitters under way too much pressure. That ball needed to be inside a lot more. Something he could go and get. Instead, the ball's way off the net and it's a little bit wide. He's underneath it, so he's got 3 blockers on him, and he's underneath the ball. I know that Rohit's had a good season with the service, but I think there is some harm there in the setting department. Oh, tomorrow, we're back again. 2 former winners of this competition in action with the Calicut Heroes and the Kolkata Thunderbolts. And then the Delhi Toofans up against the MVP of last year, Jerome Beneath and Chennai Blitz. Are we going to see a win for Calicut?
I've given up on making predictions.
Are you going back to sitting on the fence?
Yes. Very cushy.
Very, very cushy. I might join you, to be fair, because it's getting difficult. But I do feel there's a few things. There's a lot of games in a short space of time, so consistency is tough. Energy levels will be up and down, and you feel that it's about the team that can hang in there for a long period of time and keep grinding, because who knows what's going to happen. One team can show up hot and the other team can show up not hot, and that's what we're seeing, a lot of that.
They now lead by 5 and just 2 away. Another attack that came from nowhere, and Abhishek Reddy is Pushpa away. RR Kamil super spike. That's Hyderabad's way of saying jhukega nahi.
There are 3 big guys at the net, and still there's a little gap where exactly one ball fits, and he's finding it.
Great defense once again. Super stuff from Hyderabad. 13-8 the score in set number 4. They're there, switched on. And, okay, again, chance again. Here we go. Is that the kill? With Sahil Golbezes! 6 match points to the Blackhawks Hyderabad. What a hawk attack that was!
Super hawk attack. It's an Eckerich super defense. And that could be Kurtz's good tip cover. We haven't been able to say that about Hyderabad this whole season, that when the team are tipping against them, their defense are in good positions covering. And then Sahil puts it away beautifully. His connection with Preet has been very good this evening.
Chirag, okay, gets one in the back. Ensuring that what seems inevitable is delayed by just a little bit. Chirag, he would be personally very disappointed and not contributing enough. As a captain, must be frustrating as well in what has been a very uneasy outing for that man and his boys, the Guardians. 14-9 in the 4th set, match point. That is the end of that, and that pretty much sums it up. That pretty much tells you what the Goa Guardians have done tonight. Almost a dozen and a half service errors, but the Blackhawks don't mind it. It's been a super Thursday evening for them. This is the Blackhawks lineup that has made the home fans so happy. Only their 2nd win in 5 games. They will go up to 7 points and will perhaps join that mid-table model that sees the likes of Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Chennai as well. And the Goa Guardians now have just 1 game left. And I suspect, dare I say, the door to the semi-finals has pretty much been shut down on the Goa Guardians, and they only have themselves to blame. 16 service errors was never going to win them the game. They never really were in it, never found the rhythm, not with their serves, not with their attacks. The defense was missing as well, and the Blackhawks Hyderabad took full advantage of it to register their 2nd win in Season 4 of the RR Kabil Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. Tonight, Hyderabad was powered by many players. Sahil, Yamamoto, 2 of them. The defense was superb as well, and Goa made Hyderabad's life easy with those errors. Hyderabad win in 4 sets, and they can celebrate well into the night. The fans will go back home with a big smile on their faces as well. Playing at home, it's a result that none of us expected, Louis.
It absolutely is. We didn't call it, did we? And that's not the first thing we haven't called. You just felt that Goa, off the back of that win against the Thunderbolts, were coming so strong. And then tonight, they weren't strong. And maybe that's an experience, maybe the pressure's too much. We know that Hyderabad mostly are playing for pride. Maybe a late start, but all in all, they played with less pressure on their shoulders. And it certainly paid off for them. 3-1 to the Blackhawks, 15-9 in the last set. And I think that's going to end up being a heartbreaker, another heartbreaker for the Goa Guardians. My days, what a game. 3-1 to the Hyderabad Blackhawks. The Goa Guardians will struggle to qualify for the Final 4 after another loss. 3-1 victory for the home team here, Hyderabad Blackhawks, the hosts of the RR Kabil Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. It was their first victory for a couple of weeks since that opening day win against the Calicut Heroes in a game really the Goa Guardians could not afford to lose, and ideally for them, well, they had to try and win 3-0 or 3-1. It was the team in orange that opened their account slightly better than Goa this evening. Sahil looked strong on the right-hand side. Preet was in for Paolo Lemunier, and all in all, they started to pull away early. And Carla Borger, they weren't quite there tonight, Goa.
Goa showed up with a completely different energy. No really explanation for this. A lot of mistakes, unforced errors. Not the Guardians we knew in serving. There were the block system, defense, not well prepared or at least unstructured. Not happy faces. Nothing was working today for them.
Yeah, nothing was working. Chirag struggled to find his serve this evening. 16 service errors from the Goa Guardians. That's over a set of Hyderabad's points, and it was Yudi and Hyderabad that walked away with a win. A sweet feeling for Hyderabad, having only won once to the Calicut Heroes on the opening day of the season. There are the stats. Let's have a look at the unforced errors. Oh my days, 25 unforced errors in 4 sets is a lot. But let's have a look at what that's done for the points. Where are Hyderabad now? Up to 6th position. They are 1 point behind Goa with a game in hand. That's how tough it's been on Goa. That loss, Hyderabad may be an outside chance of still going through, and Delhi will be happy with that result because they look like they might squeeze into the final 4. Well, that's the points table. It's time to head down to Sartak courtside for the presentation.
A super impressive win this by the Hyderabad Blackhawks, getting it done in 4 sets. First in this presentation party, to my right I have Chit Vinayak Arolkar, the current MLA representing the Mandrem constituency in Goa. Representing RR Kabil, I have Mr. Devinder Chaudhary, and a proud customer of Scapia, Mr. Abhijit Tomar. Thank our sponsors, RR Kabil, Scapia, New India Assurance, NTPC, Bank of Baroda, Amul Mutual Funds, Sahi Hai, Red Bull, Cello, Costco, Net Enrich, Eakin by Paragon. We are going to start with the Scapia game changer of the match. A team in front of him that has made it a regular habit to go to 5, but Sahil Kumar made sure he gets the job done in that 4th set. He was consistently in form from the get-go today. बहुत बढ़िया प्रदर्शन ये साहिल आपके द्वारा, और आप बने हैं आज के स्केपिया गेम चेंजर ऑफ द मैच. मुबारकबाद. And for the RR Kabil player of the match, the Brazilian was sprinting his way forward. Come on in, Vitor Yudi. You are the RR Kabil player of the match today, stamping his authority against the Goa Guardians. Brilliant performance this by Vitor. You definitely were enjoying your time. We love seeing those sprints. You did enjoy it today, didn't you?
Yes, now, first of all, good night. It's hard to find the words to say it now because we know how hard you work and how we are struggling in some last games. But I'm proud, really proud of this team. If I'm here, it's because of them. And I'm really lucky because I can call these guys like my family. So thanks so much, guys. This is for you. Chung cha cha chung chung cha.
Awesome, awesome. And how are you enjoying your time here in India?
Actually, it's crazy because here is everything different. The food, the volleyball, but it's like one of the best experiences I'm having in my career. So I'm really grateful to be here. It's really nice, and thanks so much again.
Thank you, Vitor. Thank you for your time. Incredible performance by you today on this court. And now it is time to send it back to our commentators.
Right, Yuri, you beauty. Yamamoto gave us a lot of Yamma Mia moments. and he made the Blackhawks Hyderabad fans celebrate. He was on fire. He showed great intent, and execution was 10 on 10 as well. He joined the party and ensured that his presence was felt on court through and through this game, which ended up being an incredible result for the Blackhawks Hyderabad. Only their second win, and it's so good to see the squad smile at the end of a very uneasy 2 weeks. The Blackhawks win a game after 2 weeks. They won on the opening day, and here they are mid-October celebrating only their second win.
Sahil, the Scapia game changer of the match. He showed he could hit the line, he showed he could hit the cross, he showed that he could go over the top of the block. He's starting on the right side instead of the very, very strong Guru, but he is holding his own, and tonight that swing tells us everything we needed to know about him. He was the game changer in what was a huge night for Hyderabad. Well, the mutual funds Sahi high moment was the final moment of the match. A missed serve from Chirag gave Hyderabad one of their best moments of the season. They have won 3-1 against Goa, and they'll be delighted.
Well, that celebration was certainly sahi hai. From a Hyderabad point of view, it's what they'd call a Kirak performance in Hyderabadi. They love it. Lamonia UD celebrating for Hyderabad. That's what makes this league so great. And tomorrow, it'll be even more awesome. Former champions, the Calicut Heroes, last year's champions versus the inaugural champions, the Kolkata Thunderbolts. And then we have the finalists from season 3, the Delhi Toofans, up against the team in yellow. The Chennai Blitz. Our coverage starts at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. See you then on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube. For now, it's goodbye and good night from all of us here.